Hello everyone, and today we're going to be making these fresh ground turkey burgers. Here we're going to make them. This is turkey. We're going to use this burger seasoning packet. I got it for 60 cents here. It's not expired, but I thought, you know what? I thought this would be good. It doesn't expire till like June of 2027, like June 30th of 2027. So I thought I'd have that. We're going to have a tomato, some onion, some mayo here, and some lettuce here. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to have it a little different way. We're going to have burger wraps tonight. We're going to have burger wraps. So, we're going to get started here. We also have these fries as well. So we're going to get started when we get a bowl. I think this bowl's a little too small. We're going to need a bowl for our onions. A bowl for that. So 2 bowls here, one for the onion, one for the tomato, and then a bowl for this huge thing. So we're gonna get started here, and we're gonna okay. Just wash my hands. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up this packet here. Okay, so I just added in this whole packet here, and let me just see what ingredients it had in it, because the sticker is covered up, so let me see if I can take it off. It's got garlic powder, paprika, food starch, modified onion powder, spices and colors. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, since this is like almost all mixed, we're gonna let it sit out for like a few minutes just to get to room temperature. So I'll finish mixing it. But we're gonna get started here on the other stuff. We're gonna get started here. So we're going to use a slicer blade here. One to slice the onions and one to slice the tomatoes. We're just going to change our blades here. We're going to need to cut this onion up first before we can actually get started. We need to cut it up, so let's just get started on that. Okay, so we have all this, we cleaned up our onion. Now we're gonna just pull this out. We're gonna rinse this off as well. Take off the first top layer, and now we're gonna get started here. So we're just gonna set this aside because we'll need that again. Cut this onion in half. We'll get started so you guys can see it. Okay, so we have a tomato there, but we're gonna get started with this bowl here for this big bowl for the onion. now we're going to start the other onion. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. Right over here. Now we're going to get going with the tomato. I don't know why it's not cutting the tomato. It should be able to slice tomatoes. This fruit here, this normally should. And it's not really slicing them. Maybe this isn't the right tomato to slice. I don't really know. Because it didn't really slice that well. No, it didn't. This tomato was not the right kind of tomato to slice this. Thought you really could slice this tomato, not really. You can't, so nope, this tomato wasn't easy. You could slice tomatoes, I guess not. I guess tomatoes are not one thing you can slice on this machine. We could slice tomatoes, I guess not. Just tomatoes, that's all this is. We're gonna have to. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something else. We'll have to get a new tomato and slice it manually. So you just have to slice it manually. Just rinse it off and then slice it. Okay, so we have our 2 tomatoes here, 1 for each sandwich. We've got our onions that I'm going to saute. Let me just get a bag. Let me get one of those. Now we're going to clean our lettuce here. Rinse off this. Okay, so we're gonna leave this aside here. We're gonna undo this. Let this all dry. And we will be right back. Okay, now we're gonna saute our onions. We'll be right back. Okay, now we're back. So now we're gonna put this on medium. I'm gonna add some stuff to this so it cooks down. Add a little bit of this butter so it can cook. Season up this, and then put some pepper. we're just sauteing, moving them around. We're going to let it cook for another 5-10 minutes and everything else. So while it's cooking, we're going to start forming our patties. So we'll be right back 1 minute. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start forming our patties, and we're going to get them in the oven after we form them. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a pan out. We're going to get tin foil on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray this tin foil so it doesn't stick. We don't want anything to stick here this time. Okay, we're going to form our patties here. A little bit of oil on my hands so these can. Okay, so we're going to form the patties now. I'm going to actually use like the thing that forms in flour. So we're going to use our circles and patties here. We're going to use our circles here. We're not going to use too much of a big one tonight. We're going to use a small one tonight so we don't do too much big. We're just going to use this size here and form them. While we're forming our patties here, we're going to use this cutting board to form them, so it's a lot easier. Now we're going to preheat the oven at 375. And we will be right back. Now we're going to flip this. So these are brown. These are considered brown butter onions. So they're really good. So they're going to be good here and everything. So these are done. So we're going to leave them off to the side. Brown butter onions are going to taste really, really, really good. We're going to leave them here to cool off here. And what we're going to do is we'll be right back momentarily. We will. We'll be back momentarily. See you when we get back. Okay, now that our onions are done, I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them right in this bowl here. And these are the brown butter onions. They look really, really good. Oh, they smell good too. They do. And they got salt and pepper on them, so they're going to be really good for the burgers. So we'll be right back in a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to put our burgers in the oven for like 20 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes starting now.
While those are in the oven, we're going to get our fries ready to be put in the oven as well. So we're going to get our tray ready. We're going to get our fries and these are non-seasoned, so we're going to season them. So we're gonna pre-season our onions. We're gonna pre-season our potatoes. So we're gonna put that on there. Let's see what else we're gonna do. Let's see what else. salt we put on. Fresh cracked pepper. And then some of this here. And then that's about it. And we're just going to lay these in the, I'm going to mix them up so we can then lay them in here. Okay, now we're going to put these in the oven for like 20 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes starting now.
And we'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna check the burgers in the oven. These burgers need to be flipped. No, the burgers are done. They're done. Let me check these fries quickly. They're not done. They need to go for another 10 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to check my stuff in the oven. My fries are now done. Oh, they're way done. They're good. Oh yeah, these are good. These are good fries. Okay. Everything's done now. Okay, now what we're going to do is this. We're going to start assembling our burgers here. We're going to start assembling them. We're going to use wax here. We're going to start assembling these. Okay, we're going to put some mayonnaise on it. Some of this mayonnaise. Okay. Okay, we got our burger right there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of lettuce. It's pre-washed. We're going to put a little piece of lettuce, just half of this. Then we're going to put one tomato. And then, let's see, we're going to get some ketchup and mustard. Let's see if we got some here. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see, do we have ketchup and mustard? Where is it? Oh, we have the mustard. We have the ketchup. And then we have we got some pickles here we're going to use. And we're going to fix up the burgers right here. We're going to put some ketchup. Okay. Now we're going to put the mustard. A little bit. And then a pickle. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up, see if it wraps. Hopefully it works. I think it's gonna, let's just see. It's like really having an issue wrapping. Okay, didn't really wrap it that well. It's like really not working. I think these wraps are just not big enough. We're going to have an open face sandwich here on a piece of wrap because it didn't really work out too well, so we're going to have an open faced wrap here. Or we're going to have half a wrap closed up like this, half a wrap, like a taco wrap. That's what we're going to do because it didn't really pan out too well. But that's the wrap here. Okay, now what we're going to do is that's one. Now we're going to start on my wrap. Get it going. Okay, so I'm not going to put too much on my sandwich, just lightly. Okay, then we're going to add some fries to it. are what these burgers look like. Now comment down below your favorite turkey burgers. Maybe I'll get it and try it. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. And see you in the next video.